Hi, I'm Dave Retta, Senior Director in Global Technical Services at Synopsys, and today I'm joined by Leah Clark, who is the new Technical Chair of the 26th Annual Silicon Valley SNUG. So Leah, first off, congratulations on the appointment.
Thank you.
So Leah, I know you've been coming to SNUG for a while in varying roles. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about what attracted you to SNUG, your interests, and what you think new attendees or experienced attendees like yourself would find interesting in SNUG.
Well, Dave, my first SNUG was in 1996, and I remember I was presenting, and it was really scary. I had this huge audience in front of me, and I had actual transparencies. So things have definitely come a long way. The presentations are of a much higher caliber. What attracts me to keep coming to SNUG, obviously I've been using the tools a long time. I'm no longer a beginner, but there's so much knowledge to be gained by walking around the hallways of the convention center, attending the presentations, also the tutorials. It's just a great opportunity to network and learn from your peers.
No, that's a really good point. And you mentioned the networking part, and SNUG is a series of 13 SNUGs worldwide. So hopefully any customer, regardless of where they are, will have access to one SNUG or hopefully can travel a short distance to go to a SNUG. Here in Silicon Valley SNUG, we have almost 2,500 attendees.
Wow.
Represented by almost 300, or actually over 300 companies. So quite a cross-section of the industry. Overall, worldwide, we get over 10,000. So when you say a networking opportunity, you're not kidding. There are a lot of people to interact with.
Anything you do with EDA tools you can find here.
Yeah, there is a lot of material. And actually this year, one of the changes we're doing is we've gone from a 3-day SNUG to a 2-day SNUG. And the goal is to keep all that technical content intact, but just compress it so that people who are challenged for time or they can only get one day off from work will have an ability to see more of the good technical content. You mentioned when you were talking about some of the things you like, the keynotes, and we will have 2 keynotes this year. So as you mentioned, Art will do the first one. Art Digias, our co-CEO. For the second day, we're expecting Dr. Chen-Ming Hu to give the keynote. He did it a few years ago. He's called the father of the FinFET, and he's going to be talking about some new work that he's doing, so that should be really exciting. And you mentioned the customer papers, and that's clearly the keynote, or the key aspect of SNUG. It's what makes SNUG great. It's the user experience. That's why we have it. But there will be a lot of Synopsys technical sessions, including panels, tutorials, lunch and learns, aspects like that, and we hope customers like yourself and attendees will get value from that, and they'll learn how to improve their design experience, their productivity, and hopefully their overall QOR of their designs.
Right, and I just want to jump back to the user paper content. I want people to understand that the user papers, these people work on these papers a long time. They put a lot of effort into them. There's a great review process with the tech committee as well as internal Synopsys technical people, and these papers are great. The presentations are rehearsed and everybody does their very best, so I highly encourage people to come and check out the user content.
Yeah, they really are fantastic, and that's something you and the tech committee do a fantastic job of reviewing the material, helping them with their presentations, and as I mentioned before, it really is one of the best aspects of SNUG, and what makes it interesting for me, one of the things I really like, you mentioned the networking. Are there some other aspects of SNUG that you come back for or that you're interested in every year that change maybe, that are different? So if someone's come a few years, it might be new?
So another thing that I enjoy about SNUG is, my company has a lot of interaction with Synopsys, and we do have access to the CAEs and the technical salespeople, but what we don't always get is direct access to R&D. And what I can do at SNUG is I can come into some of the sessions, and especially in the tutorials, you may not know this, but there are a lot of R&D people standing in the back of the room. So if you have any specific questions about a specific tool, hit the tutorial and hang out at the back of the room afterward, and you can go ask some of the R&D people your questions directly.
Well, Leah, I really want to again thank you for you being the technical chair and all your years of service. I hate to say that, but
I know, right?
All your years of service for SNUG. I do want to remind everyone out there, it is March 30th and 31st, so it's a Wednesday and Thursday this year. It is a 2-day SNUG. It will be at the Santa Clara Convention Center. And with that, maybe you can end it, Leah, by giving them the...
All right, well, we hope to see you at SNUG.
Thank you.